What's going on with it, everybody? Welcome to the Truth Channel. I got another phenomenal video for you all out there. As the title reads, we're going to talk about Super Bowl. We're going to talk about that and just the NFL in general. As I stated, I just came back from the gym. I do boxing, also with weight training and things like that. I do some everything when it comes to lifting. I do some power lifting, I do some strength training, I do some hypertrophy, which is more on the bodybuilding side. And I also do boxing as well to get the cardio up. And today was boxing. Sipping on post-workout shake. Keep the muscle going, because when you do boxing, you actually burn a lot of calories and you stay in shape. But that's not what this video is about. We're going to dive into the NFL. Now, I'm sure a lot of you probably heard a lot of things out there lately when it comes to the playoffs and Super Bowl. A lot of you don't know, or I'm sure a lot of you do know, the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. Now, the main reason why I want to talk about this is because I'm sure a lot of you have seen this or heard of it. If not, go to Twitter or X and you will see what I'm about to say in this video. Many of you probably seen a lot of I would say conspiracy theories or topics, things like that when it comes to lately what you've been hearing. I'm sure you probably heard, and I've heard, where the NFL is rigged. It's all about money. The 49ers should not have been in the Super Bowl, but they look at it that's what attracts more audience, things like that. Well, Brock Purdy, which is Mr. Irrelevant at one point, going against arguably the best NFL player right now, which is Patrick Mahomes. So the reason why I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below, because this is some very, very serious stuff here, and I would like to know where everybody else think about this. Now, right now, the tickets is sky high. That's another thing right now. Go on X and see what I mean.
You say both teams' fans will be in full effect. Have you seen the ticket prices for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And when I think about it, I think the hard-earned blue-collar fans of these teams, the people that show up to every home game, the 8 games that they do have throughout the season, it's not for them. They are priced out. They are priced out. I think it's unfair. Obviously, we understand what the end goal is and the bottom line goal is for the NFL, especially an event of this magnitude. It's about money. That's always been the end goal. And this is for the wealthy. This is for the rich to come together and have some fun and enjoy the last game of the season. It's not for the true, authentic fans that work hard in this goddamn economy to support their team 8 weeks out the season at home. They're priced out.
But the tickets for the Super Bowl has skyrocketed. Now, the Super Bowl ticket has always been expensive, but in this format, the tickets is pretty much it looks like it's almost doubled compared to the previous years of the Super Bowl. And this is what everybody is saying now, that this is what they're talking about. While they had to have somebody like Mr. Irrelevant, let's say arguably the lowest NFL player at that one point, going against the top dog. So that's why they're charging tickets right now. But I'm going to share my quick thoughts on this. And again, I want to hear your thoughts on it. So basically, obviously I'm an NFL guy. I like to watch NFL football. And number one, obviously I watch the playoffs. I watch the 49ers play. I watch the San Francisco play. One thing, how arguably that the people who saying that conspiracy theory is right, is I would say they are right, because if anybody who watched the 49ers play, let's say against the Green Bay Packers, and they played against the Detroit Lions, you can arguably easily say that they pretty much lost that game. I mean, fan or no fan, who knows NFL, they lost that game. On record, they won, right? Because obviously going to the Super Bowl and they came back. But that's one of the things that people are feeding off of. Like, in the history of NFL, people never do things like that. How can you come back from a deficit like that in the playoffs, blah, blah, blah. And this is what they're saying. So at the end of the day, my thoughts is this. I don't know, right? That's my thoughts. I don't know. I'm not the one to come over here to say that, yes, the people who say this conspiracy is right, and I'm not the one that say they're totally wrong, because theoretically and realistically, I don't know. And again, this is why I want you all to comment below, because I really want to hear your thoughts on it. This is really why I usually don't ask for people's thoughts. if they're always welcome. But I really want to hear your thoughts on this because I don't know. I've been watching NFL. That's my favorite sport. I watch dutifully. I like it. I enjoy it. I don't love it, but this is my favorite sport. I enjoy it. So I know a lot about football. So I can tell you right now, I don't know. I don't know if the conspiracy theories are right or wrong, but I can tell you this much. The tickets are extremely expensive right now to go if you want to sit and watch the Super Bowl. Where they're going to be at. I think they're going to be in Las Vegas. And the tickets are really expensive. So I don't know. But I also want to hear, I have a plan B to this video, is that I really want to hear who you think going to win the Super Bowl. Now, there's a lot of other conspiracy theories about Taylor Swift. It's all a gimmick right now. We all know that the Kansas City Chiefs is going to win. This is why, Taylor Swift has been interviewed and publicized like they've been doing for NFL, because deep down they know who's going to win. It's all about the politics, the voting and stuff that's going to go on. I'm sure everybody heard a lot of stuff, but I got to say, though, it's very interesting. It's very interesting to look at it and hear a lot of this stuff. You take it from me first. I don't know anything when it comes to this. I haven't heard any sources saying this, but I can say this. I see what people are saying and where they think they can get this information from. I see where they can arguably say that it's rigged or they have or red flags is on the play.
Referees rigged the Baltimore Ravens Kansas City Chiefs championship game. The refs made many questionable calls during the AFC championship game, but some of the worst ones were a ticky-tacky roughing the passer call on Jadeveon Clowney, and when Chiefs corner Joshua Williams grabbed Odell Beckham Jr. not once, but twice, and the referees didn't throw a flag on an obvious pass interference penalty.
I can see that. In the history of the NFL, I can more see about it this year than ever before. But that doesn't mean that people are right. I'm saying that's like I see the argument, right? Again, I want to hear your thoughts on this. It's going to be very interesting to see who wins the Super Bowl. But I got to tell you right now, if Brock Purdy go in there and win against Patrick Mahomes, that should put the conspiracy theories to rest, to let you know it's really not about it's being rigged and things like that. But if Patrick Mahomes go in there and you see some refs do some weird calls, you look at it like, where this come from? That was a fake call. They're favoring Kansas City Chiefs.
But maybe I'm reaching here, because Zay Flowers was flagged for taunting after pushing L'Jarius Sneed off of him and spinning the ball, which might seem bad, but the Chiefs were pretty much taunting the Ravens all game long, even before the game started, when Travis Kelce tossed Justin Tucker's helmet and tee away, which resulted in 0 consequences. During the infamous Lamar Jackson interception into triple coverage, Isaiah likely got pushed in the back a whole second before the ball arrived, and then got tackled in the middle of a route, which resulted in the refs once again keeping their flags in their pockets. This game had a lot of questionable calls, which is making fans the refs.
You're going to see my attitude shift. You're going to see my attitude shift more on the conspiracy. Because one thing about me, my eyes don't lie. My eyes see it. Right now we're going off of possibly, what ifs, and you got arguments, but it's still not proof. But if I go in there and I watch the Super Bowl, or if you go in there and watch the Super Bowl, and you see the refs favoring KC more than once, I'm not talking about just one little flag or things like that, but if you can clearly see multiple flags has been thrown and it's favoring KC, and you can, and it's not, you look at it like that's not really a call or blatantly, okay, your eyes is showing you what's up. So if those who out there are still confused too as well, look at the game and you'll see for yourself. That's my thoughts on it. That's my take on it. For those who don't know, check out my clothing line, my new collection, Image. It's my winter collection. And I also got some accessories on there that's never going to go away. Hats, beanies, gym bags, shoulder bags, things like that. I have it on there. Even my supplementation, Total Respect. Check it out. I have some post-workout and some intra-workout as well at trapparelnutrition.com. And again, more importantly of all that, leave your comments. I really want to know my people out there who's thinking and what's going on at that and what side you on. Until then, stay blessed up, everybody.